Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to be sharing a day at the zoo today. I'm super excited, so let's go ahead and start. So first here, as you can see, we are at the entrance and there was this super huge big bird statue, which I thought was very cool, and it was carved with wood, I think, and that was very nice. And then there's also these like super cool banners of like all of the animals, and there were also some statues. Like here we saw some emus, and yeah, they're super cute, and they were actually very tall as well. And yeah, then there was also some maps and stuff around, and then there was also some super cute koalas. They were probably one of my favorite animals because they were so adorable, and I really liked how they were like fluffy and just like little teddy bears. And yeah, there was a lot of Australian art. And then we also saw this tree kangaroo, which was very cool. I haven't seen a tree kangaroo before, and it had like a very long, impressive tail. And then we saw some normal kangaroos as well. There was many different types. Here, there's another one. This one was eating right here, and it kept staring at me. And yeah, there were lots of them actually. So yeah, that was pretty awesome. Right here, this one was staring, and then we also saw more koalas. And today was a pretty good day to go to the zoo because all the koalas were wide awake. Normally they are not because they are nocturnal animals and they sleep during the day. And yeah, they also eat eucalyptus leaves, but here, as you can see, they were actually awake, maybe because it was their feeding time, and it was actually also raining. So yeah, that's why I think they were wide awake. And yeah, they were very cool, and they were walking around, and they were also eating and stuff, which was so cute. Here, as you can see, this one was actually eating eucalyptus leaves. And yeah, they're actually pretty picky with what they eat. They only eat eucalyptus leaves. They do not eat anything else, any other leaves. So yeah, that's why more of them are getting extinct. But yeah, here, as you can see, this one was so cute and adorable. Right here is eating. And yeah, then there was also like this right here hedgehog. It kind of looked like to me, and it was very spiky and it had a very long beak. And yeah, it was pretty cool. And yeah, here there was also this very nice river that was flowing. It was very peaceful there. And then we also saw this huge lizard statue, which I thought was a little bit scary because I do not like lizards that much. But I was still daring enough to actually go to the reptile house. But yeah, there were lots of lizards and stuff there. So yeah, but there's also some cool animals, and it was pretty interesting to observe them actually, kind of. So yeah, here there was this lizard right here. And most of them, by the way, all of the animals were actually mostly Australian because the sanctuary mostly focused on Australian animals. And then here we also saw some long-necked turtles, which I thought were very cool because I actually like turtles. And yeah, they were pretty cool, but they also had like a super duper long neck, which I thought was really cool and nice. And then there was also like more different kind of snakes and stuff that we also saw. The long neck turtles were like kind of like giraffes that reminded me of because of what a long neck they had. So yeah. And then here there was some more lizards and stuff like that. And then there was also some snakes, and there was also like some facts written about them on the screens and stuff, which I thought were pretty interesting, and I read them. And yeah, and then here there was some snakes right up here. This one was just sitting there right up top. And then this lizard right here was very scary because it has such a big eye right there, and it had a very long tail. And this is actually called the first dragon, which I think is a pretty cool name actually because it's called like a dragon. And yeah, and then here there's more of these like lizards and stuff. And there was also some like super dangerous snakes and also some that aren't that dangerous. But moving on from the reptiles, we're gonna go and look at something cute. So there was this cool bird statue, and there were so many cute and adorable birds here. There were these black ones right here, and then there were these super pretty red ones right here with green like feathers and stuff. And there was also some very multicolored ones, which I really liked. This one was so cute and adorable. And I really like birds actually because they're so pretty and colorful, and I just love them. And there was also these like super cute tiny birds which were actually eating some fruit, and then these colorful birds were drinking some water, and they were just fluttering around. There were so many of them. And then there was also like these toys for them to play with, which I actually observed them and they were actually playing with them and really enjoying, which is really cool and fun to look at. And yeah, here there were lots of them. There was like this little hut for them to eat and drink at, and there was also a lot of cool like nature. They made it like very realistic, like where they live, like their habitat, which I really liked. And then there was like this net so that they don't fly away. So yeah, they were so cute. And then they were actually coming pretty close to me, which I thought was very cool. They're probably used to people coming to the zoo and visiting and petting them maybe, but I did try petting one, but it actually wants to bite. Luckily I didn't get bitten, but it was trying to, so I would probably not want to pet it again. But yeah, they were still pretty cute to look at and stuff, and I really liked them. Right here, as you can see, this one was playing. It was also kind of like chirping, and it was so cute. And we also saw these like bright greenish yellow ones. I think it's more of a yellow color actually, yeah. So yeah, this one was very pretty, and there was also like these pink cockatoos, which were very interesting to me because I haven't seen pink cockatoos before. Then we also went to the bird show, because how could I not go to a bird show when I love birds? And there was actually a huge crowd. And yeah, then there was like this bird right here, this pink cockatoo that flew. And yeah, it had like this very cool long like thing on its head, which I thought was very cool and nice. And it looked very pretty, and it was actually being a little naughty bird, and it was eating the person's shoelace, which I thought was very cute and a little bit silly as well. And then it flew back to its home. And yeah, then they give it some treats and stuff, and they also told some facts about them and how to care for them if a bird is ill and stuff. And the birds were very cool. They listened to the person, they were well trained, and I thought the bird show was actually pretty impressive. And yeah, then there was like some other cool things that they showed about the birds, like how they collect their food and how good their eyes are and how good they are at observing and stuff. And I thought that was just very interesting, and how cool they could do all that stuff. And then yeah, here there was another cockatoo that came, and I was showing some tricks like flipping over and all that, and it was getting some treats. And then this cockatoo opened this like banner right here that says thanks for visiting at the end. It was so cool. I really liked that. And there was some more birds that kept flying around and around. And then this bird wanted to show its feathers and its designs. It was so pretty, and I loved how it flew like all the way around, which I really liked. And this bird was actually pretty big. So yeah, then we went to the dinosaurs area where there was like a lot of cool dinosaurs, and I actually kind of fell for the dinosaurs. I thought they were real because there were like these warning signs that said be aware and stand like far away from them, because dinosaurs are known to eat people. So I was pretty convinced that they were real, but of course they're not. They were like robots, and they were actually moving, and they were actually very realistic and very well made. Like there was these nests and stuff as well of them where the little dinosaurs were hatching and stuff, and then they were very loud and they're like roar, and they were moving and all that. And I thought it was very cool. And then there was some smoke right here, and then this dinosaur, I also took some pictures with them. And yeah, then I was also waving to the dinosaurs as well, because I thought that'd be pretty fun. So yeah, it was looking at me, hello dinosaur. So yeah, and we saw this one right here. This one was like a green color, had some red on top, and it was actually squirting water. I nearly got sprayed by it. So yeah, and then all of the nests were pretty different. So the other one looked like a different nest, but this one right here was also different. Like it was like more greeny and more natural. The other one looked more like a bird's nest to me. But yeah, anyways, that was still pretty cool. And yeah, they were like making tiny dinosaur noises, and yeah, there were lots of different ones. And we saw some very big dinosaurs, like these ones right here. They had such a long neck. And then these ones right here had like very sharp claws right here. And then this one right here was orange and black, and it was like stripy, and it looked very realistic, and it had very sharp teeth. And then there was this huge jumbo dinosaur, like it was so big, and I wonder how long that would actually take to be built, because if I was building something like that, I'll probably take a super long time. But wow, it was so impressive and so cool, and it was opening its mouth and going raw and all that. And wow, I really was impressed by that. And then there was also these super cool like ducks right here. This black one with this red beak actually came to me for some reason and kept following me, thinking that I was maybe gonna give it food, but I didn't have anything for it. So yeah, but it was still pretty cute that was actually coming and stuff. And it made like a very funny noise, like a horn sound, which I thought was pretty funny, like a bike horn. So yeah, and then there was lots of them actually. They all came to me. I think they thought that I had food, but I didn't, sadly. But yeah, that was still pretty cool. And then here, as you can see, I was going to the next area, and it kept swimming after me. like, I want to come with you. Yeah, that was so cute and adorable. I really liked that. And then here we saw some other cool birds. Like this one I thought was just so cool because it had like these very tall orange legs, and its body was black and white, and its head was like a turquoisey color and had a very long beak, and I thought that was so cool. And then we also saw some kookaburras right here, which were a very cool bird. And then this one had like a very long beak. And then here we also saw this duck right here, which had a very light blue, bright beak, which I thought was very interesting. And then we also saw some dingoes, and there's this cool bird statue right here, which was made out of kitchen utensils, which was very like creative how they did that and thought of kitchen utensils and stuff. Here, as you can see, it's like made of spoons and stuff, and yeah, that was very big and very cool to look at. And then we also saw some more emus right here that was so cute and tall, and yeah, then we also saw some Tasmanian devil as well right here. I'm also going to show you those. And then on the way, we also saw some ducks right here. They were black and white, and they had like orangish, pinkish beaks. Yeah, that was very cool. And then we also went into a very dark room where there was like some rats and stuff. It was very dark, so I could only get a few clips of them because most of them were also hiding and stuff. And there was like red light, so these were the best clips I could get. But yeah, they were pretty cool to look at. And then yeah, here, these ones right here was also very cute. It was scratching. And here are the Tasmanian devils. They were actually fighting, and they made a very loud noise, and they had very sharp like teeth. And yeah, they kept following each other and fighting for some reason. And yeah, that was very cool though to observe them. And then we also saw some other different birds, like these ones right here. There was this kookaburra again. We saw another one. There were lots of them. And then we also saw this bird right here that was black and yellow. It kind of reminded me of bee colors. And then there was like this red one, and there were a lot of different type of birds. And we also saw some wallabies right here, and I thought wallabies look a lot like kangaroos actually, so yeah, that was pretty cool. And then these ones were eating because it was their feeding time. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. And there was so many different birds. Like I have not seen that many birds in one place. Like wow, there were so many, and that was so cool. So yeah, then we also saw some more emus right here, this one, and we went to the world of platypus where we actually saw some platypus right here, which was very cool. And then we also saw some rainbow fish, which I didn't think they were looking that rainbow, but yeah, then I went home and I said goodbye to all the animals. So yeah, that is the end. Bye.